will forever be an Edomite. You are not just an Edomite in this life, you're an Edomite in the next life. In the next life, you will forever be an Edomite. This is what the Bible says. You will forever be an Edomite. Just because you're an Edomite in this life doesn't, it means you're going to be an Edomite in the next life. In the next life. In the next life. You will never be an Israelite. I will never be an Israelite. You will never be an Israelite.
What made you start reading this?
I wanted to live life how God intended life to be lived. I wanted to humbly be in my place. I humbly accept that I, an Edomite, will either be slaughtered by God's angels or be a slave to the Israelites. And I accept that, and I live my life to the fullest. Because right now, this is our world. We are the wicked. We are in control of this world as of this moment. As of this moment we are. But we will not be in the future. We will be. With all this coronavirus and Israelites being killed in the streets by cops and all these things, it's a buildup. All this technology, all this stuff, it's all a buildup to the overall destruction of the Edomites.
This is Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been amongst them. Shalom Akim, Kahala Yahweh Bashim Shai, Bashim Kodash. Double honors my teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the elect who are the house of David reborn again in this generation. And shalom to the 130 Yasharallah, who today are known as the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who before losing our true heritage, we were known as, and still are, the true Hebrew Israelites of the Holy Bible. In the video we just watched, we seen a suspected Edomite who has come into the realization of what the Bible is actually speaking about. Okay? Now, just like you, I've only just watched the video. I really have no other context other than what I was able to surmise from it, right? And in that video, what you get or what you see is somebody who has come into the realization, that of what us Hebrew Israelites have been saying, right? He understands, what is actually going to come to pass because it tells you in the Bible. And on top of that, he accepted this, knowing that he was an Edomite, which is another reason why you never know if he actually is an Edomite, right? Because the thing is Edomites, true Edomites, when I say Edomites, I'm talking about the Caucasian race, because that's their biblical name, is that they will not really pay attention to the Bible. They won't really give it any reverence, and if they do, they won't admit it. Okay, now this Edomite, who knows, he may have gone on a deep dive, right, and swallowed that red pill, and went and watched some videos and got the right understanding. That, or he had an earful from a camp or a friend or somebody who broke it down to him and explained that, notice he had the understanding that you basically are what your father is. You come, you're not going to be an Edomite in this lifetime and then come back as an Israelite, or vice versa, right? You are now what you've been in the past and what you'll be in the future, right? Your spirit is tied to your father's bloodline. Now this guy understood that he was not going to that he was not going to be an Edomite in the next life, and basically that this was his world, right? And the reason why I bring this video out is because, you know, it's the same reason why I read this, because here we are, you know, arguing back and forth with our own people, okay? You know, basically trying to explain to them what the truth of the Bible is. Now, again, it's really, like, I understand why a lot of these other false camps, right? For example, Yahweh, you know, one in Yahweh Shai is a perfect example of this. Why they just can't see certain things. Why they always have, you know, the doctrine wrong. Well, one, I'm pretty sure that group's a sellout, right? They're agents. But, you know, for those people who follow them, right, that think that they're actual real people, the thing is a lot of these things that they can't get, it's not on purpose. It's not on purpose, man. These people have literally, they've been either, you know, their understanding has been cut off. And why is that? Well, because they are meant to be judged here. So the Lord is basically blinding them, spiritually blinding them. That, or they're too proud to admit that they were wrong, and hence they stick to the false doctrines they know, right? Saying that the Edomites are the Japhetic people, saying, you know, that the Roman, or that the Edomites got wiped out, that the Israelites are only all Negro and all that stuff. You see, the thing is that we have the truth on our side, Akim, right? Starting with the apostles on down to all the other brothers that are out there teaching the same exact doctrine as the apostles. We got the truth. This is the breath of life that the Lord gave to us, okay? And we have it, right? And the thing is these people who don't understand it, don't get it, they don't have it, right? And that's why they can't see it, right? But what's the saying? You don't know how dumb you are until you become smarter, right? And that's the thing. These people, they just don't get it, and it's probably for multiple reasons. But the thing is that they eventually will get it. They're gonna get it at the very end. Why? And why is that? Because at the very end, this is gonna happen. This is Luke 12:2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. And you see, this scripture here is mostly used for talking about the revealing of these Edomites and ultimately all the secrets and lies that they've told. But also, this is also talking about for the people who just can't see it. Our friends, families, people we've argued with, you know, over the scriptures, you know, over the years, the ones who just can't understand it. They will eventually understand. But when is that going to happen? Well, for a lot of people, it's going to happen at different times. Some people may get a certain realization after they studied more, they looked into things a little bit deeper, and others are gonna, like it tells you in the scriptures, that not until the cities are laid waste, right when the end is about to come, then they shall see it, and then they shall understand that the person who had told them, that tried to break certain things down to them, that they actually had the truth, right? They were those prophets the Lord sent out, and that's ultimately, you know, Lord willing, where we're standing at, right? And this is why, you know, going back and forth, I understand why we have to, you know, refute these silly Christians and these, you know, people of our own nation when they got things wrong, right? But the whole fact that they can't simply get it just shows, man, that they're, as Apostle Gabar says, grist for the mill. They're made to be destroyed. They are brute beasts made to be taken in their own corruption and destroyed, as the scriptures say, okay? And there ain't nothing we can really do about it other than to tell them the truth, because that's really the only thing we should be doing, right? Is, you know, it doesn't matter what these people believe or not. We got to come out and tell them the truth of the Bible. Because why? This is Romans 3:3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? God forbid. Yea, let God be true, and every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. And you see that? So that's ultimately what's going to come to pass, man. So you have a lot of people out there, right? When I'm watching these videos, it's like every day you see videos of you know, either Israelites who are just naive to what's going on, arguing, you know, they haven't read the whole Bible, or they haven't read a scripture in years, or even probably even read the Bible, but here they are thinking that they know, that they're Bible experts, right? You also got silly Christians over here, man, trying to stand up for that silly church doctrine that's full of lies, contradictions, and just causes confusion, right? But ultimately, all these lies, all these false doctrines, all of them are going to be revealed to be vanity and lies, right? And why is that? Well, because like it tells you here, man, let every man be a be a liar, but let God be true, right? And that's what's going to ultimately happen, Akim. So, there's no need to get upset at these people, man. Like, what was it? I was watching the Apostles camp video today, and it sounded like it was like a Puerto Rican came by, man, who was practicing Judaism, right? Came out with that phrase papi and all that stuff, and the Apostle Tahar simply asked him what his nationality was, man. And here he was refuting, trying to bring up all these Yiddish and Jewish doctrines of the Bible, which made him look like an idiot. But again, what did the apostles do? They're as cool as cucumbers, man. They didn't care. They started laughing. And why is that? Because it shouldn't be on us to be angry at these people, man. These people, they're fools in themselves, okay? And it's just for us to just simply show that these people just don't got it, okay? And eventually they'll understand that they got it wrong. But that's all, Akim. I just wanted to show you that video, because it was crazy to see that Edomite actually coming to that realization, talking to his dad over the phone, letting his dad know of the future judgment they were going to get. And that just made me think about it, man. Like, even if this Edomite here, man, who was probably sat down and had the scriptures explained to him and shown proof of what's going to happen to them, that even he was able to get it. But you got people out there like Vocab Malone and the One Body and Yahweh Shai and all these things, man. They just can't get it. But again, like I said, man, it's either they've taken a bag and they're pushing a certain narrative because they're getting paid to do it. But then you just got a lot of our people, man, who are just naive, lost in the sauce, man. They just can't get it. Well, to them it comes shame, and to us, Lord willing, glory. So hopefully this video was edifying. Akim, till next time, I want to give all honor and glory and praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors my teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the elect. Shalom.